to your perfect family. Cheers.
Hi guys, my name is Will and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the ending of Evil Dead Burns. So I went and saw it on release day on Friday, although I saw people see it on the Thursday. So I thought I'd leave it over the weekend so enough people have seen it. But if you haven't saw it, so this is going to be a spoiler. I'm spoiling the ending of the movie. So if you haven't saw it, go watch the movie, come back to this video if you want. Or if you have seen it or you don't mind spoilers, then feel free to stick around. So I'm going to give you a brief summary of what I think, or not I think, I know the plot is. You've got Alice and this family. Alice marries into the family, to her husband Will. Will is basically, the movie's about domestic abuse. So he gets killed by one of the Evil Dead. You see, walks, car crash, he dies. They end up in a funeral home. Get back to the house. Evil Dead does what Evil Dead does. Blood, guts, gore, deadites, Kaldarian shizness. The deadites want the Kaldarian dagger. They know it's in that house that they eventually go into. Alice and starts killing them off one by one. She survives. Job's a good one. That's basically a quick summary / overall arch of the story. So what I'm here to talk about though is the ending, the final shots, and 2 post-credit scenes. One I think was okay. The other one really puts me in a weird situation if I like it, but at the same time, where does it go? What was the meaning of it? All that good stuff. So, the ending. Alice has defeated all the Kaldarian demons, the Deadites, whatever you want to call them. She's sitting in the ambulance. The final shot, it zooms into her face, and for a brief, and I mean a brief second, you see her eyes go that cool orange red sort of glowy way that the Deadites / Kaldarian demons do. So the movie doesn't actually confirm that she's been possessed, but does it mean that the evil itself is still attached to her? So the Evil Dead always loves these endings. It's never going to give you the answer you want. But my question is, did she survive? Did she just simply survive the house? Because that didn't seem like a victory. Because it seems like it is simply the beginning of an utter outbreak of this demonic Kaldarian Deadite possession thing. So this leads me on to the the mid / post credit scene where you see the grandmother escapes the house. So that's how you know, usually the Evil Dead is usually confined to that one space. Obviously in Evil Dead, the original one, is confined to the cabin. Evil Dead 2013, I'm going to say. Again, confined to the cabin. Evil Dead Rise, confined to the apartment. Evil Dead Burn, we thought was confined to the house. But that goes to show you But the wee old lady, old grandma, is crawling without a leg, and then she basically says, "I'm gonna need your legs." Scratches the woman who helps her, and basically, what I believe is not I believe it is that she infected that woman. So what is it going to be like? So usually it's confined to that one space. Is it going to be a national outbreak of deadites? Is the next movie? Well, I know the next movie isn't going to be that. We'll get on to that in a minute. Is it going to be this big, massive national outbreak of deadites just running amok, killing everybody? That would be awesome, because we have not seen that ever. And it's always apart from Ash, Army of Darkness, but that's really a kind of separate thing altogether, because in the past. But I think that'd be cool. You've got this national outbreak of deadites just running amok. We've never seen it. How are they going to do that? How are they going to make that sort of movie? That's what I want to see. So that's for the first post-credit scene. So this last credit scene, which was funny because everybody, I think it was me, my girlfriend, and like 2 other people sitting in the cinema. I'm like, I googled it. I'm like, how many post-credit scenes are there? Turns out it was 2. The second one is better than the first one, but it leaves a lot of questions more than it answers. So basically, Ellie, the mum in Evil Dead Rise, you see Evil Dead Rise, big monstrous thing, the Marauder, I think it is, attaches all these people together. It gets destroyed, wood chipper, dead. Somehow Ellie has returned, so you get this little girl in the crematorium going through all the urns, and you see the Ellie's name, and then all of a sudden the little girl looks in the mirror. Ellie pre-possession is standing there, and then the little girl kind of touches the mirror, and then out comes the deadite version of Ellie. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what the F? Like, she's just, I didn't really think you can kill children in this movie, but apparently you can. She just basically snaps her neck, and she delivers one of the best lines. It's a simple line, but it's one of the best lines I've heard in a movie. She just goes, "Mommy's back," and I'm just like, that is so, the way she says it, it has become, I think, instantly iconic. It was a shock ending. Right after the credit, right after the credits. It was good, but it leaves a big problem of, we know that the next movie, I think, comes out next year, is a prequel to the original Evil Dead. So before Ash was even in that cabin. So how did the ending of this movie link up to the movie that's coming out next? Because the end of this movie, you see Alice, her eyes turn red. So she's still possessed. Is she going to be in the next movie because she survived? Obviously, the grandmother scratches the person who tries to help her, making her possessed. Ellie, I don't know how she has came back because she was in the wood chipper. Does this mean the deadites can just resurrect anybody and put them back to their full form? So a lot of questions need to be asked about this movie. Although it was good, what are the endings? How does this connect to? Are we going to get 2 new Evil Dead movies? Are we going to get the one that's isolated in the past? Is it going to be time travel? are we going to get this massive national-wide Deadite invasion apocalypse? That's what I'm going for. That'd be absolutely insane to watch. Just an apocalypse for the Deadites. That's what I want. That's what I feel that this movie was aiming towards. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts and feelings are about this. Was it pointless bringing Ellie back? What was the reason for bringing her back? Do you think there is going to be a big national-wide Deadite apocalypse? I swear that'd be cool. And how does it connect to this next movie that's coming out that is set before the original Evil Dead? So let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.